Welcome back. Today is, or was supposed to be, day one of the fast. It's January 2nd, Friday. And things didn't quite go as expected. So I'd like to share what didn't go as expected, my pivot, and still some things that I learned through this experience today. So what happened? Real life. Real life. I had a little emergency at home. I had to jump on a do-it-yourself project. I was getting on calls with handyman and repair companies, and ultimately I ended up needing a few hours of the day and most of today to do this thing at home. And wow, I just did not have the energy. I did not have the energy. I feel like I just wanted to lay down, curled up in my bed, and I couldn't do much. So at the point where I said, okay, like I'm gonna need to function today, I decided to pause or break the fast. And that included eating food. Now, before I splurged on just anything, I still decided to keep it clean. And I wanted to get something grounding for my body and not overindulge. So I just ate 2 eggs. And that helped a little bit. And I also snacked on just a few pieces of walnuts and raisins just to give me some energy. But yeah, still not 100%. I had that, I think it was like 2:30 that I decided to do that. Yeah, it was like around 2:30. But had to go out, do some errands, pick up some things, come back here, and it was what I expected day one to be was, and in fact, day one and day two and day three is, I want to get in a fast, and I want to slow down. And I want to be in a place where I don't have to think, I don't have to do, I could just be flexible with just going inward, right? And today wasn't that. Today was not that. So here I am. I had dinner as well. After doing what I had to do here at home, and had 2 eggs as well. I have a headache. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I had like a lot of sleep last night. So maybe it's like just I'm going through like a little detox, and I haven't had any sugar. I haven't had any like the junk food kind of stuff that sometimes is incorporated into the daily diet if you're not careful. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna go to sleep early. I say that, but it's already 9:20, so. So yeah, so wanted to kind of share that real life gets in the way sometimes, and from there you have to pivot. So I didn't want to just say, okay, like I completed the fast in day one, and my discipline takes precedence over listening to my body and pivoting to real life. And I also felt that could have been dangerous. especially not going through something like this. Like, what if I would have gone out, been driving, and then I would just like, just faint or something? I don't know. Just a lot of things that were kind of going through my mind, and I decided to not push it. So and adjust accordingly. Some things I did notice, though, when I finally had the lunch, and this is kind of going into lessons learned, is I was grateful. I was grateful to eat because I didn't think I was going to eat until like another Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I was super thankful to eat. And those eggs tasted amazing. Just absolutely amazing. Even like the little like Celtic sea salt that I put on it, just that salt was so good. And it hasn't even been that long, but I was sitting outside. I was sitting in my garden. It was a nice day. Though I couldn't really enjoy it because I was just out and about. But the taste of the eggs were just, wow. So in one word, I had appreciation, I had gratitude, and there was true presence also when I was eating. Like I was really taking my time, especially because it was just 2 eggs. So every bite was like, because that was all I was gonna get for that period of time, right? So I learned that the fasting actually slows me down, whether voluntarily or not. That's what happens. And it not only slows me down, like in terms of physically, like the body, it has less energy, so it just wants to hold tight and just not do much. But also, I feel like mentally, I was a little bit more, I just slowed down as well, mentally. Yeah. Just not as many thoughts running through my head. And it's kind of crazy because it was just the one day, right? I mean, yesterday was a fruit salad, so yesterday was like a prep day or a transition day. And today was day 1, and my first meal was like, 2:33. So, but for me to be able to notice there was a noticeable difference is impressive in just that short of time. So that's day 1. I guess as closing remarks, I don't want to seek perfection. So even though I said, I'm going to do a 3-day fast, if things come up, one always has to pivot, right? Or not has to, but I felt like I was faced the situation, I had to adjust. So I'd rather it be not perfection and more practical, listening to what's in front of you, listening to the body. I mean, because if I've had energy, then I would have just gone out and done my errands, right? But I had nothing. Other things I learned was just how sensible we are, how sensitive we are, based on what the intake, right? So just going forward, I'm still gonna eat light. So I don't see this, the fast was gonna be a hard reset. And now I see this as a soft reset because I'm still not eating like sugars, and I drink a lot of tea, but I usually put honey in. So it's just, I'm drinking ginger tea just by itself, chamomile just by itself. So it certainly is some kind of reset, but it's a softer one. And I'll also post an update on day 2 and day 3, so Saturday and Sunday. Let me know how your journeys have gone, or the thoughts that you have going ahead of a fast that you're considering. But it's been a interesting experience so far. All right, if you like this, feel free to subscribe, like the video, and I'll see you on the next video.